So I have a past life where I was a showgirl. The era may have been the 1910s, 1920s, maybe 1930s, but definitely it was earlier, I feel like. Anyway, so this room was supposed to be like my vanity get ready room, and it never really turned into that. It just turned into my cat's room. Never had the time, the space to create it into that. However, I'm going through this space as I feel called to do so right now. And I had been hoarding these dolls, porcelain dolls, that I've had since I was a very little girl. And I don't know what to do with them. See, these are the things where I'm like, I'm hoarding for a reason. It reminds me, so my abuela was the one that got me these dolls. This one's my favorite. That's why I'm showing her. Like, she, out of all of them, I feel like she looks the most put together. Look at her, the details. Look at the details. I just can't get over. So cute. We could take her hat off too. Her hair is pretty messed up under here, but still cute though. I have always loved vintage things, and I have always loved like glamour. Like Dita Von Teese used to be a role model. I say used to be. I would say in some aspects she still is. I just don't keep up with her anymore. And so yeah, I'm going through my stuff, the things that I've been holding on to since I was literally a child that I have not gotten rid of. These things were basically passed on to me because I think everybody knew that I'd be the one that would want the things, but they were mine to begin with, so it makes sense that they would give them back to me. I'm talking about my mom and my sister, who were like, here, these are your dolls, take them home with you. And so then I put them up here in that part of the closet, and they were just there. I know a lot of people find porcelain dolls to be really scary. There's a lot of myths behind them. I don't believe in it. Although, like, you know, it's interesting to hear. I feel like you can totally possess a doll, but we're not going to get into that. These dolls aren't possessed. If anything, they're holding on the energetic cords of the connection that I have with my abuela, which is beautiful. But my abuela's still alive. It is one of my fears of what's going to happen when my grandparents die, because I have all four of them still alive, very well and healthy. And they're all like pretty old at this point. They're in their late 80s, maybe early 80s, some of them, but they're up there in age. And this, like, when it comes to spiritual awakening and being a human being, it's like you literally can't even escape the spiritual awakening, even if you wanted to, because regardless, you probably have family members that are getting old, and you are getting older, and you are growing as a human being in this human experience. So I feel like there's no way of escaping things that you do. There's no way of escaping the growth, the healing, the changes. So part of me doesn't want to get rid of the dolls. There's definitely emotional, like, sentimental value. I feel like I have a lot of sentimental value. I'm that type of person where I will hold on to like the most random thing because I feel it has so much sentimental value. And maybe they're not as random as I think they are, as I have heard some people say that they will pick up trash from the street and keep it as sentimental value. I don't do that, but I will hoard some of the things that I've had since I was little, including clothes. So I'm just here documenting this. And yeah, there's my poll. Just documenting this. Let's take a close-up of these dolls here. I don't know if you could see them. So I guess I'll just continue to sit with this. The thought of me selling them to somebody else, like in a garage sale, or even donating them to Goodwill, like, that makes me sad, because I'm like, oh, they deserve so much better, and I just don't know what to do with them. And I was keeping them in case I had a child down the line, but I feel like, I mean, I still can if I want. That's still an option, but I feel like it would just be there, like, in the closet haunting me if my I don't know. Maybe I won't get rid of them. I'm like, well, maybe I could still keep them. Maybe I'll just put them like in a different category. Maybe I could just store them in my garage and hope for the best. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do with them? Let me know.